Good morning, children. Today we are going to read and understand the chapter, the third level. The chapter is written by Jack Finney, and this is a story of time travel. It talks about complexities of modern world and man's tendency of escapism. The main character of the story is Charlie, and he wants to go back into his grandfather's time, into the pre-World War period when there was no stress, no trauma. He wants to experience that life of happiness and safety. So the main character of the story is Charlie. Charlie was a 31-year-old man living in New York. He was married to Louisa. He had this hobby of stamp collection. His grandfather also had this hobby of stamp collection, and Charlie was adding more and more stamps to his grandfather's collection. According to his psychiatrist friend, Charlie was suffering with a mental disorder. He was suffering from fear, insecurity, and fear of the war-ridden world. He was looking for an escape from this world. So why his psychiatrist friend and his family was considering him suffering with a mental disorder? It was because Charlie was claiming that he reached to the third level of Grand Central Station and experienced the world of 1890s. He was living in the world of 1940s, and he claimed that he had gone back into the past. And when the authorities of the Grand Central Station were asked about the existence of the third level, they said that third level was never built and Grand Central Station had only 2 levels. So what is Grand Central Station? Grand Central Station is a very huge railway station at New York. It is constructed underground and it has 2 levels. And each level has numerous doorways and stairs and corridors, and that is why Charlie says that people usually lose their way in this railway station because of the presence of so many doorways and staircases and corridors. So Charlie was claiming that there existed a third level to the Grand Central Station, and the authorities of the Grand Central Station were claiming that such a level was never built. So all his friends and family members were looking at Charlie suspiciously, and they were considering him mad. So he was suggested by everyone to meet a psychiatrist. So he finally met a psychiatrist friend of his. So Charlie met with his psychiatrist friend and he narrated the whole incident to him. And what was the conclusion drawn by the psychiatrist out of this? The psychiatrist told Charlie that he was unhappy, that modern world is full of insecurity, fear, war, worry, and all the rest of it. So he just wanted to escape from this world. His getting into the third level was a waking dream wish fulfillment. It means that he was viewing a dream with his open eyes. This was his greatest wish, that he could find some way out to go back into the past where no world war ever happened and the world was a safe and peaceful place to live in. And he further said that his hobby of stamp collection also indicates the same. Hobby of stamp collection suggests that he had this habit of finding a temporary refuge from reality in his stamps. Now let's try to understand how Charlie reached to the third level. So Charlie in the story tells us that he started late from office and he had his plans to go home by train, as going by bus would take more time. So he entered the station, the Grand Central Station, from Vanderbilt Avenue. He went down the steps to the first level. And then he walked down another flight of steps and reached the second level. From the second level, he ducked into an arched doorway, and there was a long tunnel, and he kept on walking into that long tunnel for a long time. This tunnel turned sharp left, and again he took some flight of stairs and reached the third level of the Grand Central Station. So after reaching the third level, he looked around and he found it a totally different world. The things that he found different were that there were few ticket windows, there were fewer train gates, the information booth was made of wood and it looked very old. Then there were no electric lights but open flame gas lights. Brass spittoons were kept on the floor. People were still using pocket watches. Then an old modeled locomotive, Currier and Ives locomotive, also he could see, which had a funnel shaped stack, which had a funnel shaped chimney to it. That he found very surprising, because in his world electric trains were used and no train ever had chimneys to them in his world. Then the people were wearing very strange clothes according to him. They were wearing old fashioned clothes belonging to a fashion that must have been prevalent in the world of 1890s. Like people had green eye shades, long sleeves protectors, they were wearing derby hat, 4-buttoned suit with tiny lapels, a leg of mutton sleeve dress, high button shoes. Then they also had different kinds of beards, sideburns and moustaches. So all this made him feel very strange, and he could at once make out that he had reached to a different place and to a different world. So what made him sure that he had reached to a different world, to the third level? So it was a newspaper named The World. He went to a newsboy and he looked at the stack of newspapers. He found the name of the newspaper to be The World, and this particular newspaper had not been published for years in his world. And the date specified on this newspaper was June 11, 1894. So that made him sure that he had reached to an old world. He had reached to the year 1894. Charlie was very happy that he had reached to the world of 1894, and he thought it was possible for him to reach to Galesburg, Illinois, where his grandfather lived in 1890s. So he went to the clerk and asked for 2 tickets for Galesburg, Illinois, one for himself and one for his wife. But the clerk was not very happy to see the kind of notes Charlie had in his hands. The clerk considered him a trickster, seeing his dollar bills, because old style currency was used back then, and Charlie had a different currency from that. So the clerk threatened him that he would call police and he would go behind the bars. So Charlie got scared and he thought that going to jail was not a good idea even in the world of 1890s. So he ran out of the third level because of the fear of the police. So why Charlie wanted to go to Galesburg, Illinois? Because this was the place where his grandfather lived, and according to him it was a wonderful town with big old frame houses, huge lawns, numerous trees covering the streets overhead, and there people had a lot of leisure time and they enjoyed themselves. They enjoyed the company of one another. They had time to sit and talk and enjoy their life. There was no rush, no strife, no stress in that town. So Charlie wanted to go to Galesburg, Illinois of 1890s. Now after coming back from the third level, what Charlie did next? The very next day, he went to his bank and withdrew nearly all his savings, $300. And from those $300, he bought old style currency with it. And $300 got him less than 200 in old style bills. And after having the currency of that time, he started searching for the third level, but he could never reach there again. And after some time, he gave up his search and he went back to his habit of stamp collection. Now from here we see a strange twist in the story. Charlie was not able to find the third level again, and he went back to his hobby of stamp collection. And in the meantime, his psychiatrist friend Sam Weiner went missing. And one day, when he was just going through his stamp collection, amongst his collection, Charlie found a first day cover containing a letter from the missing psychiatrist friend of his. Now this is really something weird. How could the letter of his missing friend could reach to his stamp collection? So here children, you need to know what is a first day cover. So whenever a new stamp is released, stamp collectors, they flock to the nearest post offices, they buy the new stamp, and using this new stamp they mail envelopes to themselves. And inside these envelopes there are no letters but only blank papers. And the postmark seal proves that they had purchased the stamp on the very first day of its issue. So this envelope containing a blank paper is called a first day cover. So this was very strange that in one of the first day covers, Charlie finds Sam's letter. And the address written on this first day stamp is that of the grandfather, and it is dated July 18, 1894. Charlie had never seen this letter earlier in his stamp collection. So he found it most strange that how could Sam's letter reach to him through the first day covers. Now let's look at the content of the letter. This letter that you can see is written by the psychiatrist friend to Charlie, and it had reached Charlie through one of his first day covers. So in the letter, Sam Weiner writes that when you used to tell me about the stories of the old world, I started wishing that you were true. Then over a course of time, I started believing in you, and I also started looking for the third level, and I found the third level. Yes, you were right. There does exist this third level, and I've been here in this world for past 2 weeks, and I'm enjoying here a lot. People have a lot of time here. They are playing piano, they are singing songs, they are inviting people over for lemonade. So you should also try to find out the third level fast and reach to this world. It's really worth it, and you have to believe me, it's true. Even the psychiatrist friend's new business at Galesburg is also hinted at. So he would start a business of hay, feed and grain over there. And what's the reason for changing his profession? The reason is obvious, that in that old world, old people are very happy and they don't need any psychiatrist, because they don't have any psychiatric problem. Now, what was the effect of the letter on Charlie and Louisa? Now, Louisa also started believing in her husband Charlie, and they both became hopeful that third level really existed, and they both started looking for the third level enthusiastically. So this is where the story ends. So children, we saw that in the beginning, Charlie was making the claims that the third level existed, and others, especially the psychiatrist, was refuting the idea. And then towards the end, it was the psychiatrist himself who was found to be prompting Charlie to look for the third level and to reach to the place Galesburg, Illinois. So the story leaves us wondering whether the third level really existed, or was it the fantasy of Charlie alone. This is an open-ended story, children, so it is up to us whether to believe in the third level or to refute it. So if we want to believe in its presence, then there are several points in our favor, like the letter by Sam, then the detailed description of the third level given by Charlie, the date given on the newspaper The World, etc. And if you want to go against the idea that no, the third level did not really exist, then also we can say that the letter might have been written by Charlie himself, because it doesn't look possible that Sam wrote a letter in the year 1894 and it reaches to Charlie in 1940s. Then throughout the chapter, the psychiatrist was against this idea, and towards the end he himself reaches there. That also doesn't seem to be possible, and again a fabrication of Charlie's mind. So children, this is the assignment I am giving you, that you have to prepare a debate either for the motion or against the motion on the topic the third level does exist. So the chapter is over, children, and I hope you